Welcome to Dollars to Cents. Welcome if you are returning. Thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new, welcome to the Wealthy family. So I'm so excited about being able to do my second video. It's been a while, like I said, since I've done any content for cash stuffing. So I want to make sure I get this one in the books. This is going to be stuffing for my long-term sinking funds. I'm going to finish up the rest, or most of the rest of the $1,000 that I've been stuffing for this particular week. If you didn't catch my last video, go ahead and take a look at that one. That's where I started my first video back, where I did my cash on hand binder and my short-term sinking fund. So let's go ahead and get started so we can go ahead and get this binder taken care of as well. So here in my long-term sinking funds, I have a folder for vacation, birthdays, Bella. This is for my Chihuahua. She is about 15 years old, so I have to definitely start saving for her needs. I'll also be saving for emergencies, Christmas and other holidays. And this says big move, but it's going to be used for furniture that I'll talk about later on. So first envelope here for vacation is going to get $50. Now I want to start saving a little bit more for this because my first availability for vacation, because I just started a new job, won't be until July. So for those of you guys who are just joining me for this video, I have just recently relocated from Florida to Texas. That was earlier in January. And so where I am working, it's a 6-month probation before I could go on vacation. So I want to make sure I have some money going. So when I'm ready for vacation, I'll definitely have it. So $50 for this one. Up next is for birthdays. Now I'm doing 2 separate concepts for birthdays because I only have 1 envelope. And like I said, I've moved, so a lot of my stuff is still packed up in boxes. I don't have everything yet. So I'm going to save first for other people's birthdays. So I'm going to go ahead and save and put $30 for that. Okay, that'll be on this side of the index card. And then for my birthday, of course, which is very important, I'm going to save $50. My birthday is in January, so I had a chance to celebrate my birthday before moving. So I celebrated with my family and my friends in Florida before I relocated. But of course, this year coming, or next year coming up, will be my first birthday party for myself here in Texas. So I want to make sure I have some good money saved up for that. And then I like saving for other people's birthday because in that way I'll have money on hand. I just sent out a birthday gift. I'm hoping she got that. I'm going to give her a call just to make sure. But I want to make sure I have money saved aside for other people's celebration as well. So that's what's going to go into this envelope. Next is for Bella. Like I said, she's an adult Chihuahua, so she's getting up in age, so she might need a few things. I know she is going to have to get all her teeth taken out, but it is what it is. We just found a dog park recently, really close in the area for where I live. We're going to go there again tomorrow. She actually enjoyed herself. It was a lot bigger than the dog park I was going in Florida. And there were a lot more owners and people, especially for small dogs. A lot of times you don't see a lot of people out at dog parks for small dogs, but here they are. So we'll get up early tomorrow because it's Texas. It gets hot quick. So I want to make sure I'm back in the house before it's too late. Next, for emergencies, I'm going to go ahead and $50 for this. I am in Texas, of course, and there is always extreme weather, whether it's tornadoes or hurricanes or bad rain. So I want to make sure I have emergency money on hand. So again, $50 will go into this envelope. Christmas will get $50 as well. I'm not too sure what my plans will be for Christmas, but I want to make sure I have money set aside. People are asking me already, when am I going to come back home, either to Florida or even to DC, because I was born and raised in DC. So people are looking for me to come back home to DC too. So I really don't know if that's going to happen this year, or it will definitely happen for next year. So this folder says for the big move. This is what I used to save money back in 2023 when I first started content creating for cash stuffing. And I saved a lot of money for this and all of the other envelopes in here. But with the exception of the big move envelope, because of a family member's need, I ended up having to empty out a lot of these other envelopes. It ended up being quite a bit, close to $2,000. And I was good. I thought I was good. I said I was good too with it. But in all actuality, nothing against the family member at all, because if it's family, I'm going to come and run for it. But, you know, after a while, I started feeling some sort of way when I realized I had to resave. And I don't know if anybody else is out there or if I'm just by myself, that after putting in so much effort and being, you know, really detail oriented and trying to save as much as I could for everything, especially for the move, to have to let go so much money so quickly, I was feeling a certain way. And again, nothing towards the family member at all. I love her with all my heart, but it just took me a minute to actually want to focus on doing this again. I could tell you, if it wasn't for the fact I knew I was moving to Texas, and that was a huge goal for me. So this folder was always available and I was always stuffing this afterwards. But once I got here into Texas, I said, I'm good, I'm ready, I want to go ahead and do this again because I have other goals. So that's why I'm really excited about doing this video and getting started and building again. So even though it says big move, I have moved. But the goal now is to actually save for furniture. I have a need to replace a lot of furniture, get some new furniture and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and put $100 here in this envelope. All right, so I have finished stuffing for my long-term sinking fund. That is on the books as well, checked off and be posted shortly for you guys to view and catch up. I am really excited about moving forward. Like I said, it took me a minute to kind of get it together, but I think that that's something that's worth sharing and talking about. I don't know about other people. I know what I was going through when I had to look at this and it was so empty. All that money was gone. And I realized that, you know, we all going to value gains and losses differently. And I know I valued it a lot harder than I thought. So I want to share that journey. I know for next month, for the month of May, I want to make sure we talk about money mindset. And I want to share how I'm trying to rebuild and re-strengthen my mental state. And one thing that I've been working on is setting up emotional anchoring when I'm doing cash budgeting. And that allows me to really, you know, make sure my financial goals are set to my values and to my vision. And that's what's allowed me to get back in the saddle again. So I hope you guys are here for the long haul, because I have a long haul goal. And it's a good time to remind you guys, the next video, I'm going to be going over this new binder. So make sure you're here. I'll show you the title of it. I'm really excited. And this is a 4-year goal that I am emotionally anchored to getting done. So thank you guys so much for hanging in for my second rebuild and rebound video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this, so then that way you could catch my next video coming up. And I really, really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. So I see you guys in the next video. Bye.